Yeah, no, it was a fun night. It was a good stream. We were drinking a lot. But yeah, it's a hero skin. Samurai. Now here's my speculation. Genuinely, Wednesday afternoon, 7 shots? No, 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 no. It was like no, okay, man, it might have been a Wednesday. It actually might have been a Wednesday. But okay, my speculation for the skin, right? Let's think like rationally. So this entire the Nobushi hero skin is supposed to be like the I would love Oni Shigoki first of all. If they were to do like a Dead by Daylight collab with the Oni, I think it'd be perfect. But they wouldn't do it if they're allergic to money. And I know Ubisoft, they're quite allergic to money. But the woman skin was the spider lady from last year's Halloween. So I'm gonna assume that if another hero skin's releasing in Halloween, it's gonna be something close to that. I don't think anything could ever capture the old Kensei hero skin, because that thing is like the best skin in the entire game. If it's Hito, I'm turning the stream off. If they want players to play in the next week, they make it any samurai other than Hito. Cause oh god, if it's just the spider, like it'd be cool. It'd be cool if there was some sort of like spider themed skin, like having like arachnid arms coming out your back, or just like a very, I don't know, like a character full of like cobwebs and fucking spiders crawling around them. Chest to Hito, yeah, no, surely. These are the people we need running Ubisoft. But you know, honestly, in my opinion, the things that really take a seat to the main show is patch notes, and that's why they're always at the end, because they want to keep your attention, which is smart. It's very smart, because it keeps my ass in there. I do want to see if they're gonna talk about the feats, yeah, from the last time, because I genuinely did enjoy some of them. I do hope Kyoshin skin, because like, I don't know, man. In my opinion, Kyoshin has such creative freedom as a character. Like, he's this like secret faction of like, what was it, like demonic fucking powers, like as a faction, like orphans, I don't know, some fucking Metal Gear Solid 5 fucking plot. And you could do whatever the fuck you want with him, and it would make at least a little bit of sense. Yeah, they're not creative. Possessed by yokai. Okay, so yeah, they're possessed by demons. So you could do a lot with them. Are we gonna get conk feats? I mean, in a perfect world, maybe. In a perfect world, his roll catcher catches rolls, but here we are. That I do believe is gonna get buffed. There's no way that ties in the mother of all yokai. It would make sense. It really would make sense for Kyoshin to get the skin. Is he gonna get the skin? I'm scared that he's not, but I really want him to. Yeah, it's funny that the Virtuosa 50% win rate. It's really funny when you try to explain someone how it's 50%. Especially when she first came out. There was Virtuosas on every single team. So one of them would have to lose, and one of them would have to win, aka a 50% win rate, right? Nowadays, genuinely, I see Virtuosas, and they just try to play like a nuisance, I guess. Like, oh, I'm gonna, like, I don't know, fucking throw 4 lights at you, and if, you know, if they all hit, I'm gonna laugh, but if they don't, then I don't know what to do. But it's like, I don't know. Again, for me, people said that I was gonna go back on my word, and I was gonna say like, oh, the character is actually bullshit. No, I don't really think the character's that bullshit. I don't see much of a difference being ganked by 2 Virtuosas instead of 2 Kyoshins, 2 BPs. Like, it's just the same thing. I wouldn't say Virtuosa's piss easy. I'm not saying like my mother can pick up the game and figure out how she cares, like how she works. It's a character that just takes more thought into it. And if you're losing to a really good Virtuosa player, chances are they're gonna wipe you on like another character, like Tiandi or Afira or Pirate. It's American in Canada. Yeah, I bet you you barely see any difference, unless you come from like, I don't know, what's like a really nice state. Like I don't know. I couldn't tell you a state off the top of my head and say like, oh, it's like immaculate, because like I know New York looks like shit. Yeah, it's surprising how many people are Australian. Like it's gonna sound stupid, but like from what I know, the OCE side of this game has struggled ever since day one. Put a face to the voice. People normally don't like putting faces to voices because like I don't know, they expect something out of you and then they don't get it and then they don't like it. It's kind of like when YouTubers get new mics and people don't like it because it may sound better, but it doesn't sound like them. I think the dodge attack in any direction makes sense to understand. Like if you were to forcefully dodge into a direction and then be forced to go into either swarm or defensive stance, it's not very fun, but it should be slowed down quite a little bit. The hyper armor, I also agree, is overtuned as fuck. That's the real issue with her, is that in defensive stance, she cannot be countered very well. And I don't like how she can chain on whiff very easily. That's my intended issues with the character. Not the stance, not the feats. That's my issue, is the ability to just continuously chain on whiff. There's no punishment to missing. That's my problem with the character. A new knight here? Probably not. I mean, we have 9. We still have more than any other faction. Like, every other faction, I think, is like 8 max. Yeah, it's the crushing counter part is funny too, because I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, but she will," but they don't. But they don't. No, I'm still defending Virtuosa. I see no problem with the character. There's things I think that are not healthy with the character, but to say that, and every character has something that's very unhealthy, right? Pirate has the ability to force a 50-50. So does Conqueror every time. Shinobi has forward dodge that is unguard breakable on whiff, and he's got dodge cancels. Like, it's every character's got something very, very unhealthy about them. That's just how it is. I don't think they're gonna gut her. I think she's gonna get what she deserves, and that's nerfs to her hyper armor, and even probably crushing counters. Because I don't know, I don't think she needs them. I truly don't think she needs the crushing counters if she has 100 MS hyper armor. Yeah, someone I'm not saying just light parry is a good defense. Just don't be very predictable. That's kind of how it goes. There's so many times where I could just feint a heavy and then wait for the light attack. And that's because they think I'm gonna go for a guard break. It's a read on my end, it's a read on their end. They got it wrong, I got it right. The hyper armor spam is very annoying. I wouldn't say it's toxic, I think it's just frustrating to beyond belief. When does it start? In 6 minutes. I'm just waiting until it shows up. How tall are you? I'm short as fuck, dude. I'm like 5'7". I have it open already. It's in the background. We don't need to see a countdown. Do you want to see a countdown, I guess? She's definitely safe, but it's like, I don't know. A lot of full block a lot of stance characters are indeed very safe. Any cool ideas? Not really. Like my biggest idea was a Spartan hero that can switch between sword and shield and spear, but that's seemingly about it. Feel proud? I don't really care about my height. It's just how it is. Can't control. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you very much. A Shigoki buff is an odd thing to ask for. But, you know, everyone asks for buffs on characters they like, and we shouldn't shame others for it. I want to see something happen to Warden, but, you know, I don't think he needs it. That's kind of the whole thing of, like, buffing characters, sometimes you just don't need to. Warden falls between, I'm kidding. Hey man, you never know, people aren't kidding. Some people don't kid. Thank you. I like that some compliments sometimes, because in real life, not the same. I don't know, Warmonger, like, I understand. I played a bit of Warmonger last night, and while I won, like, with a KD of, like, 17-2, It wasn't fun. It really wasn't fun. I think she needs a bit of something. Maybe like give her the PK effect where if a target's bleeding, she gets her enhanced life back. Just so she has a better offensive tool. And maybe even like bash after heavy. Because my god, being forced to go into a light attack to bash is so predictable and so easy to counter. And then starts in 4 minutes. I think the whole idea with Magi in ones is that you're just supposed to be in axe mode, sadly. It's just, I don't know, when you have a switch stance character like Magi, it's so hard to make him good in ones without having, like, how do you change staff form to be better in ones? Because then you'd have to change axe form to be better in fours, and then the character would really have no downsides. Also crazy again, like I'm just gonna bring it up again, 40k is crazy. I can't lie, I was trying very hard to get something done. I wanted a way to 3D print my helmet. And I really wanted to figure out how to do it, but man, Adobe fucking sucks. Adobe sucks balls. Like, it's genuinely the worst thing I've ever fucking, like, it's the worst platform I've ever had the disgrace to touching, because it's like, good lord. You buy a subscription service and it just doesn't work sometimes. So is just gimmick. Hey, it's Morco. Stream on Kick? Yeah, I'm not controversial enough to stream on Kick yet. I need to get banned off of like 2 platforms. Have a controversial moment with like mine. Or I make like a crypto rug pull and then go to Kick after. Stream on Facebook Live. I'm not 70. Yeah, I just do YouTube. I don't like Twitch. I think Twitch is a lame platform that are very double standardy when it comes to banning people, and I don't want to give them my money or your money or anyone's money. I don't like it. Get a job? No. I'm gonna be jobless, I'm gonna like it, and I'm gonna, I don't know, die at 40. The drops? Yeah, I'll watch, I'm just not gonna stream on it. And besides, people really don't care about the drops. Like, it's nice that they do the drops, but drops need to be meaningful, and something that you feel like, you know, like FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. Was the new hero getting revealed? Probably somewhere in December or November. Probably November, I'd say. I'm getting paid because I'm mentally deficient. I wish I got paid for my mental deficiency. But, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, if we had, like, skins, color palettes, maybe like a not a mask effect, but the illustrious effects. Like after like watching the entire thing, like you get one illustrious effect, one random one, like something that was like, wow, I really want to get this. But you get like, ooh, 3 XP tokens, yay! It's like, okay, man, like whatever. Like I have 65. I don't need more. Maybe like a week of champ status for 30 minutes of watching. Like reward your players. Anyways. 13 seconds. Alright. Time to see the only 3 seconds that Kensei Main will ever see their character on in the Warriors Den. Or not even yet.
Content warning. This show contains images or descriptions of spiders that may be distressing to individuals with arachnophobia.
I respect that.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I respect that. Yeah, that's it. That's the only Kensei you ever see. God forbid to get buffed. Yeah, don't answer. I'm terrified. I like seeing how long this cutscene's gone at this point. Mom can't watch this. Your mom's watching For Honor content. I think that's a great relationship you have with your mother.
What is up, Warriors?
Okay,
welcome to the Warriors Den. We are at a very special time of year for Honor. That's right, it is Halloween season, and as you know, For Honor, this is one of our favorite times of the year. Joining me on the couch today to talk all things Halloween in For Honor is Captain Colehart himself, or Big Mike.
Or Big Mike, yeah. How you doing? Super excited to be here.
Yeah.
It's
let me get rid of all this text.
It has been a while.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's good to be on the show again. So can't wait to showcase what we have today.
When you're drunk, you normally forget about the text.
I don't think so. I know so.
Oh.
But before we get to scaring on with the rest of the show, yeah, I said it. It's good. We got to talk about Twitch drops, folks. Okay, so before we get too into this, please make sure out there in all of Twitch land and wherever you're streaming from, you link your UbiConnect account to your Twitch account. That way, for every 30 minutes you're with us today, you're going to get a scavenger crate. Also, we are going to pick some lucky grand prize winners at the end of the show to win a prize of either 100k steel or the new hero skin that we're going to show off in a little bit. So that's exciting.
Nice, yeah, get that loot. All right, so Warriors, we have an awesome show today. First, we're going to present the Halloween event, and we'll go in more details in the next segment, so be patient. After that, Game Mode Deep Dive with a new contest to win very exclusive in-game content.
Awesome.
That's always good. Then we have the Triple Threat Circuit segment
We're good.
to see what's going on with the tournament.
Nice.
Also have patch notes.
Almost
JC.
40k.
Woo!
Yeah. And we're going to have a community corner segment that you don't want to miss.
I never want to miss it. It's one of my favorites.
It's the best
community corner segment.
That's great. But hey, before we go to check out the trailer for what's coming up next, for all you Warriors out there who like to play For Honor on the go, we are very excited to announce today that For Honor is actually going to be available now on the Xbox ROG Ally. That's right, we're playing
that could be a decent video
we're playing
idea.
it between sets, but you want me to show the...
That could be a decent video idea.
Yeah, I found the camera. Yeah, so this is cool. Check it out. You get your For Honor on the go, which is a great thing to have. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So, grab your popcorn, grab your candy corn, grab your gummy spiders, and just kick back and enjoy the show. We got a sick trailer to show you first, so take it away.
$1,000 console? Maybe I don't want. Maybe I don't make the video. Oh, it's a Orochi. Oh, it's a Orochi. Okay, that's... Dude. Okay, the voice acting's kind of fucking clean with it, though. That's fucking clean. That's fucking clean. Dude, his arm fucking pulsates. Okay. Skin aside, the voice actor they put on him, I really hope, please, dear God, please have him have unique voice lines. Yeah, Hiroshi, yeah. I don't know. Look, okay, at least it's not Ito. Look, when it comes to samurai heroes, name me a, like, other than Kyoshin, would you rather have it on Shugo, Hito, Shinobi?
Hey, welcome back.
Just there are a lot of really frustrating heroes in the faction.
You heard correctly. We're bringing
The skin's
back
fucking
the
clean as hell,
beloved
though.
Halloween event that we had back in year
Female
6,
Musha? Yeah,
season
fair enough.
3. That's
I forgot
a
about
while
our Musha.
ago. But with a twist this time. So we're excited to show and tell you all about it in this timed event. Joined with me today.
Yeah, I would
is
have rather
Ben
the Oni
and
Shugoki skin from DVD, but like, yeah.
So
What can you
how are
do?
Doing?
What can you do?
I'm
Yeah.
a big Cole Hart fan, so I'm kind of starstruck right now. Pulled off beautifully.
Any plans
I
for
would not
Halloween?
want a Shinobi skin set. I
I've
just
been
don't
planning
want one.
Halloween since November 1st, 2024. So yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. All right. So before we go on, how about we break down the seasonal roadmap? So first,
All
Yoshiro,
right.
the Damned Hero skin for the Orochi, coming out tomorrow. Halloween event, the rest of the
Yep.
Jorogumo for 3 weeks. So it's going to be from October 23rd. to
Hero
November
Hero
13th.
Fest,
And
no.
then we have 3 Hero Fests. Hitokiri is going to be first on November 13th, then Shaman on the 20th. and
Yeah,
then
he does,
Sandy
but his skin
on
fucking
November
sucks
27th. We have a throwback event as well, Wrath
His
of the
skin
Jormungandr
reeks
event, where
of,
you'll
like,
be able
one
to
of the
play
worst skins in the
Breach
game.
Ragnarok and get that hammer. Hammer, yeah. But so for a limited time, it's going to be on
Hero Fest,
from
yeah, it's-
November 20th to the 27th. So before we move on, let's jump back to what happened in TU1 to understand where we are right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So back in TU1, as players might recall, we took a bit of a break from our main timeline. We started the year dealing with the Hatun invasion / occupation, but we took a break to travel back in time, centuries ago, to the founding days of the samurai in the Mire. We took a focus on Castle Chiyo, the home of Lady Saori. Lady Saori's husband had gone away to deal with.
I think it's
important
next week.
imperial
There's a Hero
business,
Fest, not this
and
week.
unfortunately,
So you got
that
a
was
week
the
of
perfect time for a
calm
rival
before the
daimyo to
storm.
strike. A very treacherous guy who launched an attack in the dead of night. So unfortunately, Lady Saori outnumbered, and she didn't have a lot of people by her side, but she took up arms to defend her home. She fought valiantly. But unfortunately, I mean, there was just too much going on. Unfortunately,
gank.
and she was somebody who had very strong emotions.
Didn't
She
pop
felt very
revenge.
deeply. She
Poor
had a
bastard.
lot to protect. There was a lot at stake, and when it all came crashing down, we hinted at a darkness hidden inside her, something stirring, something awakening. Now we can finally say it. I can finally say it. Everybody guessed it. Congratulations, everybody. You were right. The Jorogumo's back. Lady Saori was the Jorogumo. So what we're doing now is, we had Jorogumo before, but now it's the origin of Jorogumo. So it's a different, newly birthed Jorogumo. She's fresh out of the yokai oven, as you could say. So there are some differences to her, as players will see when they play the event. But
That's good.
she's
I
just as terrifying, and she has a very special
controversial
connection to
top
somebody, she's
take.
gonna
I
have to
found
find,
that game mode quite
during
boring.
the season.
Yeah.
Lucky.
absolutely.
Like
You've
after
been
like
cooking
2
with that
playthroughs,
yokai
I
oven.
found it very boring. Just copied Kensei? Yeah, but this one's
So,
a better version of copying
Ben,
Kensei.
how about you give us a bit of background on Yoshiro?
Yeah, sure. So yeah,
Who's that guy?
Yoshiro the Damned. He's our new Orochi skin.
Okay, I want to see this.
And he's actually the son of a character you might be familiar with, for those of you playing along at home, Lady Saori and her husband, Lord Masaki. And I guess they had some high expectations for their son, because Yoshiro
the arms move.
roughly
Okay.
translates to excellent son.
Oh my god.
Pressure.
That's fucking
Yeah, so-
disgusting.
A little bit, it kind of reflects Lady
Oh,
Saori's,
it
you know,
fucking is
intense
on
love for her
both
son,
sides.
and Yoshiro's
Holy
unrealistic
shit.
expectations for this new warrior to be. And so during this story, he was away in T1,
And he's hot.
trying to prove himself to his father and
That's such
show that
good
he
fucking
is
armor.
the strongest warrior in their village.
It
But
is,
he
yeah,
soon
it's giving
came to
Nemesis
regret that,
vibes, honestly. Or
responding to
Birkin
those
vibes, I would
rumors
say,
and
even more
returning to the
better.
castle to find it totally
And the blade
destroyed
pulsates?
by that rival
Oh my
daimyo. And he
God.
also discovers that the rumors were true, and there are some
I can't stop looking at the arm. It's like
good ghosts wandering around there, and they're not friendly. And so he's quickly attacked.
Look like
and
smoke? Yeah,
in
definitely,
self-defense,
like MK1
he
smoke.
wields the Mamano dagger, which is actually just like a family heirloom. It's not really his primary weapon, but he discovers that it has the power to banish yokai. There's this cool thing that happens where when he banishes yokai, it gives him.
I really hope he's got different voice lines and shit like that.
And if there has to be a trade-off, is that he's totally corrupted. He's got like all of this corruption on his hands.
What else has eyes? Yeah, it's just Resident Evil.
I think under that
The
mask.
plot of any Resident Evil villain.
All of his like inner turmoil is essentially kind of
Yeah, it would have been a really
manifesting
good
in his
Kyoshin
arm.
skin, low key.
And so he's got basically a ticking clock.
But-
He's trying to get through this village and cleanse it of these monsters.
I don't think it's full on
but-
fantasy. It's
and
just
at the same time he knows
just for
he's
fun.
eventually going to become one of them.
A monster himself, yeah.
Unfortunately. But before that,
I don't think any of this
he's
shit's really
basically
canon
gotta
to
face off
the
against,
game's lore, but
Monster Mommy.
who cares about the game's
that
lore?
you'll
It's so fucking over.
experience, in the
It's
game
cooked.
mode, so look forward to that. You can read more details about it in a short story that's going to be on the website.
To be fair,
Now it's going to be on the web.
the
Ah.
idea of knights, Vikings, and samurai fighting each other
To
is
add
completely
quickly a bit
unrealistic
more
to
on
begin
the
with.
character
So,
transformation,
know.
if you've played Miko before,
If
if
you
you've
wanna-
seen her, she too was corrupted by the dagger
identified
and the
it as a
demons, but,
legend.
she,
Okay.
she was a more focused warrior, more disciplined warrior, so her takeover was cleaner in a sense. Whereas for Yoshiro, he's more hot-headed and temperamental. So that's why
Ear,
it
man.
manifests differently. It
Killing
overtakes
me.
him in a bubbly kind of way, and it's kind of gross, but it's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's my real
well, I
name.
mean, we could
On
actually
my
see the
birth
skin just
certificate.
a bit earlier. It's a very detailed hero skin. And a lot
It's so
there's a lot
good looking,
going
man.
on
Yeah,
there.
skin.
This is crazy.
The skin has skin. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that demonic arm going up slowly, eating at him. You can even see that. I think in the back of the shoulder, it's even slowly eating at the
The
armor
skin is
itself.
amazing, man.
That's which is pretty cool.
That eye like follows his eyes. It's
Yeah, yeah.
to think that
we
some
can also
some
see, yeah, the
months we
the
get like
spider
Goodmunder
demon,
and fucking what's
face
another
in the
dog shit
back,
hero skin,
corruption
like the
going
old
all up
Orochi
his
skin, and they
face,
do
yeah,
this.
So, I don't think we want.
It's like if like Da Vinci
mask.
was like
Wearing it for a good
not feeling
very
it some
good
days and
reasons.
still put his art out.
All right, and the hair.
Yeah, the hair.
Right now it's muted gray.
Yeah.
But there's something we can do with it, right? We can change the
Okay.
color with customization.
Super cool.
That's
Okay,
pretty cool.
this looks already better than the Armusha
You like it
skin
gray?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
in terms of customization.
You know, for any anime fans, I think that's gonna be a
That okay, the middle one looks really nice.
All right, so
Okay.
we can get the hero
Decent customization
skin
already.
for $12.99 or 25,000 steel.
Yep, always for free, by the
as
way.
mentioned earlier. Also,
Crazy.
there's a
They
bundle
never-
with both Yoshiro the Damned and the Yokai Slayer Mako.
I actually don't
for
own
$19.99
the Yokai Slayer
or
skin,
42,000 steel
so I might get them
in-game.
both.
So that's all pretty cool. All right, so let's check out the game, the in-game realization.
yeah.
So
It's disgusting.
the landing
It's
page. Good.
bird.
The kappa.
Yeah. Your bamboo shield.
So stupid.
Traditional Japanese monster.
Someone
I
fire
guess,
the guy
or
playing
a
Nobu's,
type of
please. Running
yokai.
Iron Lungs.
And the face-off screen.
With the tour gate.
Very cool. Very, very
Very
cool.
nice.
All right. Also, we have a returning
I love
free
Temple
event
Garden, so.
pass for the duration of the event. It's going to go from October 23rd to November 13th. And it will have some
Bird.
special rewards. The Kappa's Hunt battle outfit. I guess we're really focusing on the Kappa.
Love it.
More
for
kappas.
this,
Who doesn't love a kappa?
right? And then
Yeah,
we
it
have the
sucks it's
ornament
Orochi again,
for
but
the,
at least it's a
Kappa
good fucking
trophy.
skin again.
Looking good.
That's the Toro guy? Yeah, it's
And a
the
mood
Kappa,
effect.
but
My favorite.
it's funny to say bird because of the
Pictures.
peak.
Yeah, with the,
peak.
with the
Slinging
Kappa head
out.
just poking out. Yeah.
They had fun with that one, I could
All right.
tell.
Well, thank you so much for coming to the den. Always a pleasure. Stay tuned. We're about to reveal all the lootable weapons available during the
Vision
event.
screen.
And right after that, we're going to go deep diving into the game mode event itself. So see you soon.
Happy Halloween!
It would have been better on Kyoshin, for sure. But I guess... I don't know, I guess more people play Orochi. For once, the Warren weapon is absolute fucking ass. Unlucky. I've been blessed so much with the Warren weapons, and for once I got fucking shit on. Shugo with the Kappa skin. God, the Warmonger weapon is almost okay. It's almost okay, but it's just not. You're gonna be waiting a while for that Menji weapon. Yeah, Griffin's was good, but yeah. I don't know. I'm not much of a fan of these. You'd have for a shaman skin, you'd have to turn her male. Like that's all it is, and my god, it's gonna go deaf. Yeah, people said, but the thing is, like, people who know how to play Roach get equally as much salt as Kyoshin does these days, but yeah, these weapons kind of stinky. They're the free ones, which makes sense, but I don't know. They're not my cup of tea. For once, I like weapons. Valk's a thing of the past, sadly. When's the last time Valk got put in a Warrior's Den? Now that I think about it, this is a brought back event pass for the heroes that didn't have it before. Is there a new battle pass with the season? Yeah, the eyeballs are a cool thing, but I think I don't know. It's just I don't know. Warren cobweb weapons aren't really my cup of tea. It's just a title update. Watch Valk Listen, I fucking hope. I want to fight more Valkyries. I like fighting Valk, and I like playing Valk. I feel just got a fucking, like, literally a piece of metal on the end of her fucking baton, and that was it. Platoons are okay though. Actually, I don't mind those because she doesn't have a lot of weapons, and I don't know. Virtuosus is okay as well. Ain't seen Valk in ages. Yeah, it's just a character that just is powercraft by like Shaolin of all characters. Surprise, surprise. I'd rather play Shaolin over Valkyrie. Well, anyone talking for Nurse and Bus, you got some time to wait, so trust me, just hold off. Yeah, the lives always do really well, especially Warriors Dens. That's just. I mean, they said they brought this one back and they've tweaked it, so it's gonna be different. I wasn't a fan of it in the first place. I thought it was quite boring. Any game mode that focuses on AI, I'm just not a fan of.
To the rise of the Jorogumo game mode segment.
It's just boring. The AI are really bad in this game.
Mode today. We got some people on the couch, but before we do that, I wanted to make a teeny small correction. When we were talking about the price of the new hero skin for Yoshiro the Damned, we mistakenly said it was $12.99. It's actually
like
$11.99.
Oh,
so
it's cheaper.
In line with our normal stuff. So sorry about that, but rest assured. It's good news. It's an instant discount right there.
I want to use a rework.
We got you.
Just
We got
some
you back.
love.
Don't worry about it.
Just some quality of life.
Anyway, so just to clarify. But yes, joining me on the couch today to talk about the rise of the Jorogumo event is Mike and Fred. Welcome back to the couch, Mike. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you? I'm splendid, actually.
You're splendid.
She's splendid.
Yeah, my new keyword is splendid.
That's cool. Apparently mine is folks, and yours is splendid. And Fred, what's yours?
No idea. Probably Halloween, since I'm always doing the Halloween events.
That is true, because we haven't seen you since for a little while. So welcome back.
Last year, yeah.
Since last year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Halloween.
Yes, Destiny event.
So Fred the Halloween
Yeah.
guy.
Fred the
Fred
Halloween guy.
Halloween guy,
Okay.
yeah.
Just so you know, we let him out once a year on Halloween to come
Yeah.
on the stage with us and talk about all the work he does on these events.
Oh yeah.
Then it's back in the box till the
Yeah,
next year.
that's where I
That's
cook
fine.
up all my ideas for all the effects I want to
In
do.
the box.
It's just when you get left alone for like a year, it gets pretty dark in there.
We don't actually do any of that. Sorry. Okay. So anyway, just to get into it. So some of you might remember, though, a couple years back we did the original Web of the Jorogumo event.
Is this years
So
ago?
this was a lot of fun. I still have nightmares about it because despite my like
I thought that was like
infinite
last
love
year.
for all
Oh,
things Spider-Man,
getting
I am
old.
arachnophobic at heart. That is a fun fact about me. But it was great. It was a ton of fun. So I'm glad.
Anyone
we're
saying
bringing it
death
back,
threats is
but,
a
some things have
Neanderthal.
changed
They're
this time
morons.
around. Fred, do you want to talk about
Yeah.
it?
So
Crazy
as
you
you
would
could see in the
Threaten someone's life
nice,
because you didn't like
trailer
something in a
that we had
video
before,
game. Unbelievable.
everything is a lot more red and a lot more
3 years
angry.
ago. Oh my fuck.
And a lot of those
Oh, well.
changes for the map was done actually by Jordan, a great
The
level
wo- it
artist.
was the Wukong.
who
It was a
works
really
with
good
me
event
alongside,
anyway.
Alongside with me on many events.
No, balance changes are in the end.
And all the rest of the effects that he didn't really have access to, I did a big pass on it for all the Torii gates, ripping open.
Yeah.
A lot of
People
the,
are morons in this game,
stuff that gets
especially the
spawned by
EU
entities,
community.
little
They're
onibis,
very
here and there,
volatile.
the mural that has the eyes that follows you around, all that kind of stuff. And then we did a huge optimization pass, reducing the particle counts, reducing all the instances of the
Demon
effects that
Donkey,
get
yeah.
spawned all over the place at all times. Because if there's one thing that I hate more than spiders, it's poor performance.
You're here.
So,
One thing I hate
here,
when
yeah,
spiders is
I-
shitty fucking
I
randoms.
did a lot of that. And also, not only the map change, I don't know for the people who played the original events, but the podiums had a little bit of the losing podium was like the insert a coin to continue with Mako solemnly over the
Oh, yeah.
cocoons of
Even I got a shit ton of hate.
heroes that
God
perished
forbid you say something
during
nice.
the event. And the winner's podium was raving dancing spiders.
No, I just
But
read,
we
yeah.
decided to do a little bit different this year, less into the funny
not saying
vibe and more into
all of
the
you,
lore.
obviously.
So
Is that my
for
mouse
the
on
podium,
screen? Yeah, it is.
for the losing podium, you can see the spider lady going back up. This is the first pass that I did. So colors of the smoke in the background not right. Can't see the cocoons in front because it's dark as hell. And then we have the final pass that I did. You can see everything a lot better. You got the spider web going up. The demon flowers with the little particles coming off of it that we've been seeing around for the last couple events. And yeah, so everything in that is all done through NFX, all the animation of the spider lady going back up, everything like that. And also an effect that takes the camera and kind of just tosses it in the spider pit because usually we only have one location for podiums. But this time I was like, maybe I can do something about that and have it a lot more tied into the boss fight, to the whole event, and I dropped it in there, and I was like, cool, it works.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just updated all my proposals, and I just went like, all right, this is all the things that are gonna happen. So yeah, and for the winning podium, no more dancing spiders, as I said, and so again, this is the first pass jank animation.
Gamer.
Of the Mamono dagger going behind the heroes, where like half the podiums would hide it. Because Christmas tree here, you know, bunch of stuff, and again, background effects are not final and all that. And then on the last pass that I did, much smoother animation for a possessed dagger.
Oh, that was
shaking,
concept.
the absorbing of the yokai spirits in the village. A lot more character lighting, more demon flowers, but less than when you lose because cleansing a little bit of that corruption away. And since I was also working on all the other content for the Mamono dagger, like the execution and the emote that was in the trailer, it was really easy to start iterating on something and then going like, oh, that fits really well on the execution. Let me convert that a little bit for the for the podium and then for the emote, and then jumping back and forth a lot on that. So yeah, no, it was really fun to work on. And I just, as time went on, I was just like giving myself more work, basically. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm going to put that. That's cool. So,
Sounds
yeah,
like my
no,
editing.
Lots of changes this time around, and it looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I say so myself.
Well, I also say so. So
I say so.
We got three.
Thrice.
Good. All right.
Yeah,
So
all right.
that's all you need for consensus. So it's good. So it looks great. Amazing work on all of that. I'm so glad the evil donkey is still there too.
Yes.
It's one of my favorites. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
so yeah, nice work. It's super cool. Now, again, Warriors at home, you might have remembered. This was definitely an interesting game mode. Back when we originally ran it. But Mike, can players
new.
expect to see the same thing that they saw last time?
Yes and no. Yes and no. We're doing something a little bit different, something we haven't done before. So let me run you through it. So first things first. We're branding this as kind of a competition. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in a little bit. But the event runs for 3 weeks, right? Like most of our events.
Yeah.
Every week we're gonna make a little change to this event and challenge you players more than we have
So
before.
like the old test your metal.
Maybe a little bit evil at the end
Okay.
there. We'll see. We'll see. You
Just give
all
me
got this.
scripting
It's
bots.
totally
It's
fine.
like
So what does this mean? In week 1, you will be playing the same event with the new realization, the new red colors, as you did a couple of years back. So
that's not
no
gonna
changes
have
there.
players very
apart from
happy.
the fact that this
Can't lie.
is a kind of going back in time. So you do have Yoshiro instead of the Yokai Slayer Meiko that you need to transport through the market town to fight the evil Jorogumo at the very end. If you haven't played that event, I'll run you through quickly how it works. So,
There's 3 years ago, so I
this is
guess
an escort mission,
let
a
people
fun
enjoy
one,
it.
mind you. Not like those other escort missions. This is a
That's
good
right.
escort mission.
All their ones. Are
So as you can see here, you have a Yoshiro there to kind of protect, and he's got this green kind of AOE around him. That's essentially a healing
No, they'll
AOE.
probably never
so
need
if
to
you
do
ever
armor
are
like
low
that
on health,
again.
you return to Yoshiro. He'll help you get back up. So the goal is to escort Yoshiro through these 4 checkpoints before he reaches the Jorogumo herself. On each of these checkpoints, you'll be fighting a kind of possessed yokai version of our Orochi, our
just,
Nobushi, our Kensei. our
throw
Hibiki
shit
heroes.
at AI.
And upon
AI
defeating them,
dies.
you will be able to progress to the next checkpoint and so forth until you get to
This is
the
kind of
final
why I
boss.
don't like this game mode. It's genuinely just
Now, these are not the regular heroes that you fight. These are the possessed kind of versions of them. And so there's a couple of changes. For instance, they have a lot more health. You will see, as they're throwing attacks here, you'll see that white flash during the attacks. That's hyper armor, of course, on all their attacks. And you might have noticed, if you do get hit, you get set on fire.
Well, the Revenge game was
always fun.
crazy
Always
fast.
fun. What
if
do you
gotta
do when you get set on
build.
fire?
Just get stabbed and then
Yeah.
get lit on.
Exactly, you get stabbed, you get lit on fire. But you can always return to Yoshiro because this healing AoE is magical. It
my
can cleanse
goodness.
this fire from you. So, it's a kind of
Jesus
back and
Christ,
forth.
man.
You do have to keep Yoshiro alive all the way to the very end.
Lovo, seriously, dude,
Spider.
thank you so much, man.
What are we going to do in week
That's
2 then?
more than
So
generous of
week
you.
2, like I said, we're going to change
Seriously,
things up
thank
a little
you,
bit.
thank you
We're
very
not gonna
much.
be evil
I'm
just
I'm
yet.
very
We
grateful
know
for that.
players
That's-
kind of rush through this
I
event.
try my best, and that's
so
all
we're
I
gonna
ever
make it a
ask
little bit
for
harder.
is
we're gonna have all
you guys'
the
support, and
modifiers
that's
on the
whoosh.
heroes that you're fighting.
handsome
as
man
we
you
used to
are.
in week 1.
Thank
So
you very
we've got
much.
hyper
Seriously, I really
armor,
appreciate that.
The burning on hit, the extra health. But in week 2, we're gonna say all their attacks are now also unblockable. So we're
Yeah,
trying to
love
make
it,
you
love the
punish you
fucking
for
goat,
making
man.
mistakes.
You gotta parry everything, or else
Yeah.
Parry everything. Pro tip from Fred, who's very, very
Dodge
good at this.
parry.
Sorry,
Very good at
I
this
sound
event.
very, very out of it. I'm just
we're
so
gonna do that. We
tired.
also,
like,
start reducing that
I got like
healing,
4 hours of sleep.
AoE. You saw it was quite big. This means you have to retreat a little bit,
Yeah.
closer.
Louder for the people in
just
the
to
back,
get
Alex.
healed. And we decided, hey, why don't we make it so that you can't double up your characters, or triple or quadruple up? So it's a single pick week.
Oh, that's gonna
for the
really
event.
piss people off.
So
But
starts
not evil yet, though. No.
not evil yet. No,
That's fine.
this is
That's fine.
That's good.
start strategizing a little bit about the heroes you're going to take.
Ooh, not good.
Feats are on, perks are on. Think about what your team
Rep grinders
composition
are
could be,
going
what
to
you
be
could do,
pissed.
in these weeks. And then comes week 3.
Okay.
This is hard mode plus, I guess. For everybody out there who still think the event is too easy.
I'm from Canada.
So what have we done here? We've taken everything that I've already explained, and we've added corruption instead of burning.
How fun.
Corruption.
How fun
Everybody's
you
favorite.
say. Yes. So what does this do? This means that not only should you be parrying everything, a pro tip from Halloween Fred, but if you do get hit, now you have to, coordinate with your team because, of course, with corruption, if there's teammates nearby, you're all starting to take damage. Okay.
Nah, I mean,
But of
yeah, I
course,
guess I
I'm
do.
not gonna
I just
be
don't
the
use
most
it.
evil designer out there.
Think.
Okay, we decided we are going to cleanse this corruption with the magical power of Yoshiro. So the trick
Yoshiro
becomes,
cleanses corruption. Okay.
try not to tag too many of your allies as you're returning to
back and
Yoshiro.
forth.
Exactly, to get cleansed, and the rest of the fight should feel the same. With a little bit more damage, perhaps you might see that.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
And the healing circle.
The healing circle stays small. We're not gonna
Oh, boy.
reduce this. It's small.
It's
it stays.
okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's kind of the event. I should probably mention we're not
Should
adding
bring
all
her
these
back, yeah.
things to the boss herself. She
Oh, God.
she's hard enough. But of course, in the boss fight, if you know the event, there's several phases, and in between phases, these yokai spawn into the fight. So by extension of the changes
That's
that
gonna
we
get
made,
hectic, man.
they are gonna be in the boss fight. So
Yeah, gotcha.
there will be corruption at the end there.
Oh boy. All
You'd
right.
be surprised how friendly
well,
this
I-
this,
again,
this
I'm not-
community
I
actually
think we
is.
weren't being that evil, but that sounds terrifying. But warriors at home, don't think though that we have such short-term memories because we remember how you crushed this event back in the day. So
Yeah.
we have total faith in your ability to crush both week 2 and week 3, and we want to see it. And just to help,
Nothing yet, just the
reward
Orochi Hero
such
skin, that's
excellent
it.
Gameplay. We have a
So
very
it
special
gets Yamaguchi
event
intro.
that we're going to be running outside of this. Now you may have
Chokehold the
noticed,
fucking
the
spider.
Mike was showing some of the screenshot. The timer is working a little different now in this event. In fact, rather than having a countdown, it's counting
By the way,
up.
the Orochi skin
So why did
peak
we do
as
this?
like
Basically, we
sucks
want
at
to
Orochi
track
again,
how
but it's a
fast you
really
can
good skin.
complete this event with your
Ooh,
team.
speedrun.
And here's where the reward is going to go. Oh no, I ran way too fast about there. Anyway, sorry. Folks, sometimes in life, even on live streams, you make mistakes. You jump ahead a section here when you thought you were really confident in things, and then you have to come back and really just reassess. So let's do that together, shall we?
I fucking love this guy.
We got rewards just for playing the event. First
I
of all,
fucking love him,
just
man.
by playing with any character, you can earn an amazing ornament called the Yokai Memento. That's right.
Yeah,
And
it sucks,
the
but
Jorogumo
it's
Slayer you
really
get for
good.
winning
It's
the event.
really
So you
good.
get those for any week you're playing of this 3-week event. And on top of that, though, we made some fresh new shiny ornaments for beating weeks 1, 2, and 3.
It's the longest
So you see
Kensei's
the
ever been
Ladies
on a
Descent,
Warriors in the
Ladies
last
Mutation,
3
and
years, by the
Ladies
way.
Ruination,
This
all
is
of
like
which are
Kensei mains, the whole like
incredible
8 of them
ornaments,
busted
that
in
you're
their
gonna get
pants.
just for playing and winning.
No,
each
there was no
of
new
the
armor
weeks.
yet.
So you can
Is there
farm
new
those
armor?
and get those for all of your characters.
There might
so
be new
we're so
armor.
excited.
I don't
That's
think
a
there
ton
is,
of
though.
ornaments for you to win.
5.
Five. But we're not done there. All right.
Yeah, there
now,
are
you
speedruns
were
in
with
front
me
of.
about 30 seconds ago. You realize I'd started going off on a part of the script here a little early, but let's kind of recap what we're talking about here. We have a competition, folks. This is the first time trying something like this, so again, it's going to be a little rough when I'm trying to present it. I apologize.
That's actually a really
but here's how it
cool
works, okay?
thing.
We have a
the speedrun.
race to beat the Jorogumo here. That's right. So we talked about it. The clock now is ticking up. We want you to send us your fastest times.
That's pretty cool.
Beating this mode for each week.
All 8 of them
The
are.
teams that beat
Right.
the event, if you are in one of the 10 fastest times each week, you
Oh,
are going
he
to
was on
unlock
screen for
a
like 10
golden
seconds.
version
That
of
was about
week's
it.
ornaments. So the Ladies Gilded Descent,
Oh,
Gilded Mutation, and Gilded
But
Ruination.
okay,
So that's now we're up to 5, 6, 7,
already
8
better than
ornaments.
Bungie. Already better than
You are
Bungie's
gonna
raid
get to
races.
really swag out on all of your cool drip for your characters on this one. On top of that, too, if you are in one of those top 10, you're going to also win a 3-day championship status, 4 XP boost, scavenger
3-day?
crate as well.
Can I get, like,
Again,
3
you
weeks?
can be in these winning brackets every single week. But you have to actually play and take good screenshots. So let's talk quickly about how you are going to submit.
They
this
probably
one. So,
have,
first of
because
all,
they talked about how they
there's a lot of
knew
rules
how
to this
easy it
because
was
it's a
last
big
time.
contest. It's kind of a thing we're doing here. So there will be a link in the chat and maybe a link
Chat is here.
Chat is there. Chat's over there.
Clapping Bungie.
We rehearsed that
I'm
one.
at the variety channel. Didn't care about
so
it.
here's how it's going to work. You are going to
Just didn't
take
care.
a screenshot of your scoreboard and reply to our publication with your screenshot. No cropping, okay? It's really important that we get all of those key pieces of information there, the week, the time, and your profile. So here's an example of what that should look like. So all entries must be submitted via either Reddit, Instagram, or Twitter using the hashtag FHJorogumo. That's right.
I can't spell that. Are you fucking?
There it is too. All right, we got that. So
no, I haven't played UFC yet.
At the fastest
Didn't
time,
finish
though,
Sushimi either. Just not my game.
So by Friday 5
p.m.
Good
game, just not my game.
That's at Friday 5 p.m. EST. So any submission sent for the previous week's difficulty will not be considered past that deadline, and only one submission per week per player is allowed. So make sure you choose your fastest time as well. And of course, your entire team will win that prize. So make sure you get your three best friends together with you. You go in there and you just rock that event and give us your fastest time. That's a lot.
That's exclusive.
That is exclusive.
Very exclusive.
That is very exclusive. So exclusive. But remember, folks, you can't win if you don't send it in. So keep a lookout for that, and don't forget to check out the article. So that's about it for the for this event. Mike, Fred, do we have any shout-outs we want to give?
Yeah. I'd like to.
I hate Discord sound effects, especially when they try to do stupid shit like the Halloween sounds.
All their feedback.
Ugh.
And more specifically Kim, because she did a great job with the original effects.
I have one friend to play the game with, so
I need to dig into them and sort it out after that today. So, yeah,
nice,
awesome. And on design side, of course,
turn off.
I want to.
I'll figure that out. I'm just lazy right now.
Came up with all these cool ideas, Costa, as well as the tech designers that helped him kind of set everything up, make sure that everything kind of works. So we can do this event that changes every week. We've only done this with Test Your Metal before, but nothing quite like this. So there was a lot of learnings. So thanks everybody for supporting on all sides. This is, the programming team supporting a lot as well. I should not forget them, because without them we would not be able to make this. So thank you all so much.
I don't like asking viewers to play with me because then.
Yep, great job, and thank you too very much for coming on and talking
about.
I don't know.
Then everyone wants to play, and it's just not
folks,
possible to play with everyone. So it's either everyone or nobody.
More information on the
Test Your Metal mentioned, yeah. Test Your Peak mentioned.
Coming up next, so we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, it does suck sometimes. Like, as much as I do enjoy interacting with people in game, I've definitely just talked to a lot of people in game and even in streams that know who I am. It's great. It's not possible to play with all of you because I don't know. If you this sounds so egotistical, but this is the best way of explaining it. If someone gets to play with me and then I say no to you, it just feels like shit, right? Because it's just too much to handle. Other streamers can, fucking Jesus, man. Wax! Getting fucking... Oh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. God damn it, Wex. Where's the setting? And hold on, just so I don't want people to hear this and get pissed off at me anymore. I'm gonna do the where's stream mode? There we go. No, not personal information. Disable sounds. There we go. No more. I'm setting up oh, JC, lovely.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, they did. It's Orochi. It's pretty good. It sucks it's Orochi, but it's a really good skin.
Today, it's already been 3 segments.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, like again, I was in the back. People think we don't read chat when we're in the back.
That's all
we
you
all
do,
read.
yeah.
That's all we do. Like that's all I do. I go nuts, and I have to say I'm kind of disappointed.
Disappointed.
People start to call for me usually a lot earlier in this game, and this
Nah.
time it was late. There wasn't too much, so
on,
that's why it took so
Warriors.
long for me to get here. Right? That's the thing.
It's there's
You gotta
there's
fucking
a
pray this guy
summoning
into
ritual
existence.
That is important, okay?
Like
you've gotta-
it's crucial. Otherwise, I stay at my desk and I don't want to come. So that's the
They
thing,
probably
right?
will.
So-
It's a
but
really
you know
good
what?
skin,
you
man.
Came through, he's
It
here,
again sucks
he's
it's
here now,
Orochi again,
so
but
you
it's
all
a
can
really
relax on
fucking
that.
good
And-
skin.
And Mike is still here. Thanks for sticking around, Mike.
Thank you. Yeah, the couch is comfy. I'm trying to find what's the
Right?
most comfy
Yeah, but
position.
no
Yeah,
one.
well,
I think,
Sorry,
I
not
think
no
it's
one.
Splendid what you're saying.
Devs seem to forget about the Wulin all the
It
time.
is splendid. It's so splendid.
Absolutely splendid.
doing
here.
voice.
We're also splendid.
Inside jokes are amazing on this show that nobody can
are.
understand.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's okay. But if everybody understands,
Yeah,
what we
it
do,
would fit better on
Exactly. There you
Kyoshin,
go.
but
We
sadly,
still love you all. So
we're not in a perfect
anyway,
world.
so triple threat.
It's
We're going
male.
to talk about that. So listen, if you've been hiding under a rock, what are you doing? We are in the midst of our brand new competitive circuit this year. The triple threat tournament. The very first one was the 4v4 tournament that took place in August and wrapped up there. It was
Aw,
an amazing.
that sucks.
competition.
At least you
There
can
was
grind for it. You don't have to
incredible
pay for
matches
it.
going on.
Just always.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take a look at some really cool clips from that.
Yeah, it's gonna be super
So-
awesome.
I wouldn't say they would
Roll the
forget about them. I
tapes.
think.
There's either words first. Nolan, like, this is the
I
second time I have to
swear, what-
rewind again.
What is this?
Rewind
again?
it.
I think
It's
Vikings
all
are
good.
one
You know
of
what?
their
This has
favorite
been a rough
factions.
day
People
for
talk about
us.
Night
All right,
Bias,
so,
but
yes, because of that, we're
I think
gonna
they like
take a look
Vikings a bit
because
more.
This is our first time with circuit points as well, so we're going to take a look at the circuit points that have been earned. So here we have a display of the top 40 players who
Hey, Mina's up
participated
there.
in this. So we got a lot of points, and you're
Blitz, my boy.
Lots of familiar names too.
Yeah.
There are some good pages. All right.
A lot of people there.
AD.
A lot of great points.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, though, with circuit points, because this is a new thing we're running here, players are rewarded based on their performances, but because it's a team game, a lot of players kind of earn those points together. That's why you see a lot of ties.
Minion
but
bias.
that's going to make the next portion of this tournament, the 2v2, go so much more
They did also get nerfed the minions, so it's
it's gonna be
funnier.
A lot more
In
concept.
rivalries, and we'll really see those points start to spread out a bit more. So it's going to be really cool. So
Yeah. And then, so while you're talking about it, and you're gonna spoil it before, but
did.
it's all good. Let's watch some clips, amazing clips from that tournament.
Roll the tapes, Max.
What are we running on Black Friar?
Time to
Are we
watch
running are they
confirm
running Doom Banner? There
ganking.
They are. So this is a
Doom Banner. Oh my god, he's running Doom Banner.
He's probably gonna plant it any
right in
second
the
now. Yep, there we go.
There it is.
Pick up that phone.
That's a crazy way to fight this.
That's going to be pretty useful. And look how the fight immediately changes. Look how the entirety
Oh,
of
hold on.
the Timber, like, I ain't touching the danger
Miss
circle.
JC,
That's
bless
the
you, Jesus
anti-sea
runner.
lion
Thank you
circle.
so
We're
much,
all sea
seriously.
lions.
That's
We ain't
really
going
kind of
in
you.
there.
I really
They
appreciate
are
that.
desperate to not go in. Lacrame touches it, and only now, knowing the cooldown is about to come up soon, is
Wish the quality was a
daring
bit
to go
better,
in here,
but
Goss.
yeah, Twitch
And
VODs
it's
be
a
like,
it's 30 seconds that you have to wait that out, and it's 25% defense down, so it's effectively a 25% damage bonus
Jesus.
for anybody who's within that 8-meter radius. I mean,
oh, they're fighting
long
Kayla.
time
That's why this fight's still
so
going on. I was like,
they gave them 3 points.
how have they not like swept these guys yet? I looked at the score. I just kind of assumed that
10 seconds.
it was like a.
Was that the first
But
death
damn,
of
that
Gigantic?
is.
Wait, can I do that?
I mean, really good use of fucking. Really good use of Doom Banner, honestly.
No, I would be curious to hear the comms. Obviously not on stream, but I would be curious to hear the
Oh,
comms of
yeah,
these
Fear
players
Gaming.
is what's going on, and
Quick point.
in-
He's got that
because
fourth
this is
feat,
really-
but he
it
doesn't
is
have.
starting to get Goblin Gang just ran
Can't
away
touch
with this,
him.
pretty much the entirety of the map. Infinite Tempo
Gotta wait for
hasn't been able
tags.
to pull this off yet and
First.
figure out a way to win these team fights consistently. Goblin
Here
Gang
comes
just
the
really
gank.
outnumbered.
I'm assuming he's gonna end up with
It
fourth
looks
feet.
like Goblin Gang practiced their ganks a little.
Oh, he's gonna hit the JJ with fourth.
This
Yeah.
looks better than during the closed ones.
That tier 4 was massive.
Die. Look. Fuck the zone option select meta. That shit was AIDS. That shit was
I think you're
AIDS.
right, Breeze. I think
AIDS.
we're definitely seeing a Goblin Gang that has practiced, and we didn't talk about that
Damn.
in the intro here of the teams, but Goblin Gang has been known not to practice very frequently, and I think between close qualifier and today, they
Clean.
may have upped their practice game here.
In this case, Blitz had enough HP.
No, Blitz.
That's the reaction.
That's not
That is
good.
a
Not good look for the guy I've been hyping up for the last like
Away
week.
from that PM Lux said, "Not
Oh, Oh.
I'm going to take your head, not the other way around. And Lickymon is also very close to losing their
Dude,
head.
the bit rate is.
Piranha Tank over here.
Yeah, not once but twice did the feet exchange go.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Willem gets dropped.
Bro, that is
I guess I cast his
definition of
solid
edging.
play from Lickymon. He stuck. He stayed with it. You can see he saw the opportunity.
I don't know, the counter to confirm ganking is just not being alone. It's just not being alone. If you know people are confirm ganking, you should actively look to never walk into a point by yourself.
Nice.
I know it sucks to have to play around it instead of just playing casually. That's why I think Ranked Dominion would really fix that issue for casual players. But yeah, it's the world we live in.
When you think you're gonna die, just keep going.
It's not as bad as it used to be, so
not really gonna die that much. There.
It's for
But
Orochi.
still, like super
Really good
impressive
skin.
play
Sadly, it's
from
on
all of
Orochi.
these players. That was amazing. I want to give a special shout out to
And these weren't
Castro,
even, like-
Price over Velocity, Norgos, and Freeze doing an amazing job there. Like these guys could probably like.
This wasn't even like
Yeah, Super Bowl.
confirm
Yeah, Super Bowl.
ganking.
It
Like
was
there
fine,
was
right?
definitely like just
wanna
clips
hear
of
that,
straight up
actually.
just
I really like
hectic
that.
team
Let's
fighting,
petition
which
for
is
that.
really
Alright, let's
nice.
go.
I'm in.
Is that all we have to do to petition?
Yeah.
Just make it happen.
We'll call some commissioner somewhere. It'll be fine.
Okay, so for Warriors in the chat, if you know who the commissioners of the Super Bowl are, please get in contact with them right away. It's not too late.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too late. I don't know. I don't have a watch. Okay.
Like,
So, it's some great stuff. So, again, Warriors, if you want to be in the next round of the tournament, there is still time because, swear, because signups are now open for the upcoming.
Could be a short den. It might be.
And so go find a buddy,
I
sign
think-
up, get in this. Open qualifiers begin on
Oh,
November.
there's no testing
1st.
grounds. There's no new armor.
This is how you sign
how I
up.
This is how you sign up.
That's how I use
This is
keywords.
this is how computers.
No, I wouldn't say Afira is sitting at the apex. She's just
It all
good.
makes sense now.
It all makes
All
sense.
right.
She's just a
This
good
is great
character.
segment.
It's
I
just
love it. All right,
solid.
so thank
A
you both
bit on
very
the
much for
stronger
coming
side,
on,
but
to the
that's
show
just how
to
it
talk
is.
about all this. But folks, don't go anywhere because
Delightful fighting
coming
games.
up right next is
Patch
the
notes?
patch notes segment with JC
I'm hard.
too. So
Oh, I'm
stick
so
around.
hard.
You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, it's an AI game mode, so you know. Are there balance changes? Yep, coming up. They hyped up the community corner, so I'm wondering what that's about. I am wondering what the Look, man, if you don't get hard at the sight of patch notes, like even just the word on screen right now, you're not a true fan. This shit should brick you up harder than any Viagra pill should. So I swear to God, Sync is a delusional freak. Just let him live in his fantasies. He's Bulgarian at the end of the day. He's got enough on his plate. Well, I don't think they're doing any of the testing around patch notes. The thing is, and I haven't voiced this, I should have voiced it in the video. With For Honor changes, they're either 100% or nothing at all. For example, I think the Shinobi Tier 4 was great. I think Zerk Tier 3 was cool. I think Zerk Tier 2 to an extent was cool. Those feats were nice. Even some of Sen's feats were okay. Like his Tier 1 was really cool. But, for some reason, if it's not every single feat that they released, okayed, they don't give a shit. They will do it until every feat exists. Get rid of Shooting Stars, add Shinobi's Tier 4, and call it a day. That's all you need to do, and it would be perfect. Anyways,
Hey,
patch notes.
Warriors! Welcome back. I'm joined again by the one, the only, our Lord and Savior, JC.
Yes, hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing splendid. I'm stealing Mike's.
They played on forward dash, they scrapped it. They realized it's too exploitable.
But yeah, pretty good.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
awesome.
So, patch notes.
Yes,
what do we
patch
have?
notes. Well, there's a couple of things first before we dive into patch notes.
All right.
First, somebody in
We
chat asked
equals
us,
up.
asked me specifically,
Okay.
to buff his main
Oh,
Yeah.
and then nerf every other hero. Unfortunately,
It's just
I don't
boring.
know his main.
Game stalling is boring.
It's
didn't mention
probably
it.
Warlord.
Probably okay. Then it's gonna be Warlord. Probably Warlord. Then.
Probably
All right.
Warlord. Weird why they
or I
talk
could do it
about
on my
Warlord.
main, which is a hero that hasn't released yet, so it's all good. But yeah.
Har
No,
har.
so we'll go into patch notes a little
Fucking
bit,
guy.
but I want to talk about testing grounds first.
Testing grounds. Oh, they are talking
we
about
had
it.
testing grounds not that long ago, right? Which was we tested a bunch of different characters, some stuff with Revenge. So I want to thank players. We got a lot of server responses, a lot of feedback from all of you. So that's super good. Thank you
Dude,
very
that
much.
video was
We had,
crazy good on my end.
more server responses this time, which we're super excited
Yeah,
about.
my video. What's my
Took
video?
us a
Like
long time
60
to
something
parse through
thousand
all of it.
views.
There was a lot of people thanking us in that feedback, so really, that's awesome.
That's good.
So for the feed changes specifically, we're
I
looking
did.
at all the feedback, analyzing everything, seeing what we're gonna do. I don't want to say anything yet regarding this. We don't have a time frame for if and or when they're gonna come in, but we're looking at sort of stuff to see where it's gonna happen. We had a lot of good feedback on some of them. Some of them were like less appreciated, so we're digging through everything. We want to take our time to do it right. Feeds are always tricky, so we want to make sure that we do it right? But there was another part to the testing grounds, which was some changes to Revenge.
Yeah,
Namely, that Revenge now it gets fed based on the damage you actually dealt, and not the damage you did, like that you would have dealt before modifiers. That went very, very smoothly. And as I mentioned in the last testing grounds, this is
okay,
one
I
of
guess.
those extremely rare instances where we can actually push it live real quickly.
They're gonna push it
guess
live
what?
tomorrow?
It's coming live tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay,
All
that's
those
fair.
changes are gonna be live tomorrow. It's super good. I'm
Yeah,
really,
the
really
JC
happy to
slander is
announce
fucking
it.
crazy, man.
Like it's gonna really help with a lot of high-level competitive play. So that's awesome. Because basically when we did our Revenge changes,
This is also
it
a
had
nerf
bit
to
of an
Last
impact
Stand, so I'll take it.
It had a bit of an impact, yeah, right. It had a bit of an impact on competitive play, where it kind of like caused issues where it was like way more punishing to try to do ganks, mess them up, and so because of this, we tried this change. And
I don't agree with that, but
it's gonna be live. That's
if you don't play at that level, it won't affect you. Apologies.
So Mike has to gust the field, and then see what's gonna happen. But
When it sounds like detrimental to the game, but if you don't play at that level, you literally don't see the difference. I didn't see the difference.
Awesome. So let's go to patch notes.
Yes, patch notes.
We can talk about the actual patch notes, right? So first up, we have a little change.
No!
Right? So
No!
The space. And we also removed the spikes.
No! My
They were a little bit
spikes!
buggy. They were buggy because Ed, our amazing level designer, was working on this area and was trying things out. And then some incorrect data got submitted that didn't get caught. And so this is what happens. Sometimes it happens. It was super memey. I know players really loved it. But at the end of the day, because it was like such a big bug there, we had to kind of get rid of it, unfortunately. TV's still bugging out. But maybe we're going to see. Are we going to have an exclusive Max on screen? No? All right.
Okay.
Anyway,
On a real note,
maybe
the
some-
middle change is a great idea. The no spikes,
so
I'm.
remove the spikes. That being said, I have a little message from Ed, our favorite level designer.
All right.
Who kind of, I'm going to read it out for you because, he sent it to me and I want to make sure it's perfect. He says, like, although we followed through on the initial intentions of the changes for the capture zone, we saw that there was a feedback concerning the spikes this last TU, and we're investigating if we can make any changes to the functionality of spikes overall. We don't want to promise anything, but we're looking into it. So really, like, we're like Ed and a lot of us are like looking at what can we do to spikes to make them maybe a little.
I think they're gonna re-add
and
them,
do some
but
fun stuff
yeah, that
So
sucks.
we'll see. Again, no promises.
We're having too
but
much
this
fun.
change is coming to the map, so it looks good. Max is being like a special kind of.
Yeah, that was a
superhero
different kind of spider.
That was good, right? It's a different kind of spider, exactly. Right? Okay, so that's it for map changes. Now let's go into hero changes.
Yes.
Balance
so
part
balancing you said is a
one.
part 1.
That's
Usually that means
concerning.
there's at least a part 2 and maybe a part 3.
That's concerning, but
Don't get my hopes up.
I don't want to get right? So on Lawbringer, so for Lawbringer,
Okay,
we
you're
reduced the
forgiven.
lateral movement
You're
on
forgiven.
shove from side dodges, right? So before we did some changes to Lawbringer a little while ago, before he didn't really have any iframes at all on his side dodges.
Oh my god,
On his
thank
side
you,
dodge
Lord,
shove,
for that,
actually,
man.
specifically. And so it made it like really, really difficult to use the move.
But is this a
Now,
decrease
when
to
we actually added those iframes,
iframes?
we added more lateral movement, like
Blitz.
sideways movements to that move so that it would be like it would feel more natural.
Blitz, they got rid of the spikes on Shard.
Too much because iframes kind of caused that to happen. But after like a lot of feedback that we've got from players after looking at it, that movement was a bit too much, and so it causes Lawbringer to be a little bit overly safe in a lot of situations. So by reducing it, it'll be a bit easier for you to tag him with, like,
Nerf.
softening to lights or something
Very
like
hard
different
nerf.
things. So it should feel a bit better
Fire
here,
thing in B.
specifically for
They got rid of the wall on A.
next up we have
Sense.
Centurion as well. So we increase the
Oh!
movement when you're feinting jab or charge jab. So that's
Beauty.
a buff.
A 2
It's
for 2.
Very, very minor.
Yeah.
But it's specifically built to address a situation where if you're playing against Ascent and you're constantly walking backwards, there were situations where if you hit your opponent and then went into a jab or a charge jab, and you feinted them, and they rolled, your guard break wouldn't be able to reach because you would be just a little bit too far. So with this change, it should allow you to reach the roll and make the mix-up actually a lot
Base
more
department.
so it's a small change. It makes a difference in those situations specifically. Otherwise, you won't really notice the change much, but it helps in those like very, very special niche situations.
All right.
We also have
PP.
Black Prior, where we increased the vulnerability on Bulwark Slash to 200 ms. So it used to be 100 ms, now it's 200.
Okay.
So at 100 ms here, what this causes is Black Prior is
Spikes are
safe
approved.
and is able to like just throw Bulwark Slashes with too much safety against guard break specifically. He can't really react to somebody throwing guard break from neutral. We've done all the
It's a
math,
prediction.
all that stuff.
It's just prediction.
Impossible for even
But-
our craziest, highest reaction players. I'm looking at you, Blitz.
Twice you've been mentioned this
but
stream, you
because of this,
little
you could do
fucker.
it, like, a little bit on prediction, and you would be a bit too safe.
Unbelievable.
So by making it 200 ms instead of 100 ms, it helps solve that situation. It also has impacts on frame advantage at the end of chains where you can go into a bulwark and then do a bulwark back. So
Unreal.
it kind of has implications at a bunch of little places, but should make that move a little bit less safe.
Unfucking believable.
Now we have part 2.
I got a legend in my chat. Twice JC said his name.
So Warlord, right?
Aw.
Unfortunately, we're not buffing Warlord.
No.
But Crashing Charge no longer stuns or deals stamina damage, specifically when walls planning, right? So
Damn.
because we've been dealing
That's,
with removing a lot of stamina damage everywhere, this move does not make any sense for it to deal stamina damage or to stun. Stun is flavorful, but it doesn't really do anything, especially in this case because you always get a heavy guarantee no matter what.
Then why
So you
remove
get double
it?
punished for getting walls platted. You take a heavy, so you don't need the stam damage. You don't need the stun. They functionally don't really do anything that makes sense.
I don't think they understand.
So removing them there. As well, you still get your heavy. You still get stuff going. No problem. And Warlord is not a hero that is like hardcore capitalizing on somebody that's out of stamina. So it makes it a bit more fair in this respect. Then we have Highlander, small nerf to
Like,
Highlander.
what?
So his chain lights now deal 13 damage,
What?
down from 15. A little bit less damage, more in line with what we have with that kind of weapon.
We're going
attack
so
speed and all that
well.
stuff. So again,
We're
it's a
going
minor
so
nerf, but it's still significant enough to affect Highlander in defensive stance specifically.
But why? What?
Then we have Shaman, with her Predator's Mercy. That's
Okay,
what's
I guess.
back. It now costs 12
okay.
stamina, down from 20. So again, this is it's a big drop. Like 8 stamina doesn't really seem
Nice
much,
as he does the bear
but
hug.
it
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
a big difference. And
He's-
so that'll
he's just
help
late
her
on it.
use that attack a lot more often and use it to initiate against people. You can use it externally, guarantees like a bunch of guarantees like a zone attack. You can do
Shaman
lots of stuff
struggles
with
in
it.
fours,
So
so
it's great to have. But at 12 stamina, it was costing way too much.
chain light's
So
not
by
the
lowering
offensive
it
lights.
there, it makes it
Yeah,
a bit more
they might.
accessible.
All right.
There's also a part 3.
Part 3. This is Samurai faction now.
Okay.
No, it's Yorm.
So,
Deals
Yorm,
30.
Big buff
Okay.
to Yorm. So Hammer
Good.
Slide is back to dealing 30 damage. It used to
Okay.
do 30 before.
Okay, we're back. It's a
Nerfed
roller
to
coaster.
26.
It went
And then with
down,
the
went up,
way the
went
game is
down. It's coming back
evolving
up.
and going towards 30 makes sense again, especially because that move doesn't have armor. It doesn't have
Yeah,
anything.
this
You
is
can still
fine.
get peeled, still get interrupted. So we want to give a bigger payoff to that move specifically.
Yeah, 30's chunky, but
so that it
it's good.
feels better to use. In those situations.
There's still a valid
It's
chance.
super satisfying, right? That big crunch.
There's still a
that you
Kensei
get somebody on
chance,
the
surely.
board always feels super good. So that's what we're helping Yorman here a little.
Yeah, that too. They need to.
Then we have
Kensei!
Kensei,
Oh my
buff
god,
Kensei.
it's
Well, buff and nerf.
it's they
But
nerfed
he still
him.
has 130
Oh
health,
my
from
god.
25. That puts him on baseline for Vanguards. Makes a lot of sense there. Gives him a little bit more survivability. You'll survive a light more, like a lot of the time. So it'll make a bit of a difference there. But we also lowered the
They didn't
damage
change
on
his
this
move
property
speed
finisher.
either.
32 now, used to deal 34.
Right.
That's it. Like the attack is slow. There's a lot of suffering options. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. So it's very threatening.
The
But
Invaders were
34 is
just
a bit
talking
too
about
much
this,
damage.
about his
So
health
at 32,
being
even them
125
was
and
slightly
not
above
130.
Like our given damage cap of 30. So we'll keep an eye on it, see if it still needs to
Put it
be
back to
lowered down a little bit
34.
more,
I don't care.
But it should help feel a little bit less oppressive when you're fighting against activity. Finally, here we have Orochi, so it's a nerf here.
Okay.
We adjusted the zone attack trajectory and
Yeah, we're back.
angle
We're
to
back.
more in
It's
line
okay.
with
We're back.
animation.
We're back.
So a lot
We're
of feedback
back.
we got from high level players, specifically for Orochi for the zone attack, is that it hits really, really wide. It hits a lot of people, and it's very safe because you can dodge cancel it. So with this, because
nerf
it
to
has
Ken's,
all those
Orochi zone is
safety
great.
elements, something had to give. The dodge cancel was not really didn't really make sense to remove, but we can adjust the trajectory so that it hits less people, and hitting less people makes it inherently less safe. You're not putting
these are just roller coaster changes.
To block it or anything, so it makes a lot more sense. So it's more in line with like what it looks like visually. It was like much bigger. So that was part of the stuff that we did a long time ago when we worked Rochi, like a long time ago, to make everything more viable. Because believe it or not, for a long time Rochi was a very, very, very bad hero. So
yeah, dude,
we adjusted the hero, made him a lot better.
Release Orochi was dog shit, ass.
Yeah,
Balance part 4. Holy shit, we're being blessed today.
Parts, right?
All right, well, let's keep going.
Yoshi,
Okay.
Right. So
Okay.
Kyoshin Kazakhstan slides now deals 6 damage down from 8.
That's good.
You do a bunch of those
I'll take
Kazakhstan
that.
slides, so it lowers his damage output after all of his Kazakhstan's options. Again, like Kyoshin is very, very strong in those situations. Deals a lot of damage. By lowering this enough, we get into a position.
I love Kyoshin. I'm glad to see him get nerfed.
He's still very useful, but not as.
It's just 2 damage, but it adds up.
Especially in ganks, you can get a lot of damage done with that sort of stuff. So it's better this way.
It gets parried anyway, yeah.
Shaolin nerfs, so 2 nerfs to Shaolin.
1 damage
right?
each,
So
yeah.
double
Okay.
side light and third side light. I love the names are double and then third. It kind of makes a lot of sense. But
I don't know what
anyway,
Astonishing Blossom is.
Those
but
are like the second and
forward
third
dodge
hits
heavy?
that you do in combos when you do like neutral lights, right? So the second and third hits deal 3 damage instead of 4. So that's a 2 damage lower decrease, right? What that does is normally when Shaolin does a heavy parry, you're going to go into like a triple side light or double into like mix-ups.
That's another place to nerf Kyo.
He didn't really sacrifice that much.
His feats, I think, need a bit more of a nerf than his actual Kaza stance.
Over the damage that you normally deal off of a heavy parry. So with this, you're more in line with
stance lights?
a heavy parry. Makes a lot of sense.
Makes sense.
And then you give up.
Lights doing 17 is crazy. Don't look at Valkyrie,
though. On top
though.
of this, Astonishing Blossom, which is the light that you do when you
Blitz
are
is so handsome. He knows everything.
So it now deals 14 damage instead of 17. So again, it's a bit of a nerf to make sure that Shaolin is more in line with what we do. The damage on Superior Block hasn't changed, but off of this specifically makes a lot of sense. You're going to deal less damage. You need to be a bit more offensive with Shaolin to be able to win.
Right.
Yeah, majority. Oh,
and then finally on this page, because
there's another one.
There might be
deals 30 when performing its Superior Block.
Zanhu, we buffed Torture
Holy.
Maneuver, so it deals 30 damage when it's performed after a Superior Block, specifically from front dodge, right?
Okay.
So when you do a front dodge with Zanhu, you have deflect frame. Like, not deflect, I'm sorry. It's not
Superior
deflect,
Block
Superior
frame.
Block. I can't mess that up because I'm going to get
Come
it
again?
wrong.
Ah!
Actually, you have Superior Block when you dodge with Zanhu. So when you dodge front, you get it on top. When you do this, you can do light or heavy, and you get like 2
Wait, the change coming
tomorrow. The light
tomorrow.
follow-up is guaranteed. The heavy one is not. Because it is not, it's extremely.
That's a cool change.
It's really hard to use. You don't really want to use
Not
it,
forget
and it's
say.
riskier. So to give it a bit more oomph and to give you a little bit more of a reason to try it out sometimes and try to do mix-ups, we cranked his damage up to 30. So
You
it is
surely
not
could
guaranteed.
target swap
It can't
this.
get parried. It can't get blocked because it's unblockable. But there's mix-ups that can come with it that make a
I
lot
can't
of
see
sense.
Xander's
But it only makes sense when the risk is like kind of like it works, but the reward has to be there as well, right?
Yeah, you know what?
Because the reward
Fucking-
is a bit too low at 24, at dealing 30, then it's like there's more of a read that
I'm
you
gone.
have to do if you're gonna feint it or not and see what's gonna end up happening there. And then we also have a
Part
Fable
5.
Part 5. There's 5.
Part
pages in
5?
part.
Holy
It's a
shit.
lot, right? But this is
Pirate?
good. So now we have
Wait.
Pirate, a little bit of a nerf to Pirate, but it's a bit of a change that needed to happen. Where Cavalier Dance, so that's our front dodge heavy.
No longer at
It
heavy
occurs
parry.
33 ms later.
No
during
longer at
front
heavy
dodge.
parry.
So instead of being, I think it's at 100, it's at 133. So you might be going, hey, what's the point? You know, like it just happens a little bit later.
Not get on heavy parry.
It's actually because if you remember, because you're a pirate, right? So you probably know this.
Today I am.
You know this. Today you are. That's good.
Yeah, part 5, by the way, is
Right?
crazy.
So when you do like a front dodge heavy, after specifically a heavy parry, right? Because of the change that we did where we shaved off the last frame of the parry timing, it made the attack guaranteed on a heavy parry every single time. You can't block it because it's unblockable. You can't parry it because it's it's right after the parry timing. So by making it occur a frame later in the front dodge, it means that
Roller
it can
coaster
be
patch
parried
notes.
again after a heavy parry. It's a nerf specifically targeted to this. It's going to have a tiny bit of an impact in group fights as well because that means the armor kicks in a frame later.
Part 5,
So there's a
part
couple
5.
of implications there that happen, but we mostly did this to make sure that it wasn't guaranteed.
Yeah, no
after
worries,
the heavy parry
Conquer.
anymore. That was unintended. So with this, it kind of brings it back to what it was normally.
Okay.
We also have
Oh,
Katoon, so
Katoon.
zone attack now costs 20 stamina, down from 30.
Someone asked for a
Again,
tune buff, so there you
stamina
go.
economy on Katoon, lots of soft feints, all that sort of stuff. You get out of
That
stamina
doesn't have a good
very
hit
quickly.
very punished.
So by having a zone attack that doesn't cost
light
an
attack and
insane
a
amount of mana.
walk the plank.
What am I talking about? Stamina. See,
Still
I'm
fun.
also tired today. So
Or
it's-
hyper armor.
Like, it's not only Nolan that can make
Yeah,
mistakes. I can make
virtuoso
mistakes too.
surely, right? There's space.
So,
There's
but yeah,
space
so
just
yeah,
down
right.
there.
So it costs 20 stamina instead of 30. So it makes it a lot more accessible there. And priceless control, which is the light attack that you get when you pin
Part 6 is
somebody
just virtuoso.
with your, I
Like-
forget the name of the move, but when you pin with your big heavy, it deals 10 damage instead of 9. So again, a little bit more reward for what you're going for there. Makes a lot of sense there, and it's all good.
Okay. So they actually made it.
Then, is there another page, you think?
Is there more?
There's another page. Part
There
6.
is more.
Like, I can't believe, is this ever going to end?
Oh
I
my
don't know, right?
We're gonna
People in
bust.
chat that are freaking because, like,
6 pages.
it's awesome. Right?
Holy
Oh,
sh!
I mean, we're
Oh, there
We're
we
working
go.
super hard. So that's the thing, right?
There's
so now
one.
we have a
Hold on.
virtuoso nerf, which is sideways misdirect, so it's her side dodge attacks. There's 600 MS
Yes!
instead of 530.
Yes, the side dodge
So
attacks.
they
Okay,
still are
dodge attacks are slower.
multi-directional. They need to be multi-directional.
Yes, they
because
need to be
you
multi-directional,
want- you
but they're
be able to
slower.
choose
That's what I
spells
wanted.
will Go into what
They're
what
slower.
Are going to go in, so that's great. But at 533, they were just too challenging to parry on reaction for a lot of players. If you're like on older consoles, if you don't have like a top tier gamer screen, if there's a bit too much input
Shut-
lag, it makes it a bit harder to react to. At 600, generally, it's a lot easier to parry. It might just seem like it's 2 frames, but it's a lot easier to parry. So it should help.
That was a
relieve
visceral
little bit of that
reaction on my
tension
end.
Of, oh my god, like she's side dodging. She's gonna do like 1 or 3
Oh,
directions.
I'm sorry,
it's super
JC,
hard
but
to
that
react
was
to.
that was
At
bad.
600, normally everybody can block it at the very, very least.
Have
If
you
you
watched
block
it?
it, she still is ahead, but not as much, and it's a lot easier to parry as well. So even though like parry on reaction was possible before, now it's a lot easier. So that should help. In that and then we also have Conqueror, right? So Conqueror, we have Crashing Apprehension. It can be
Oh
done
my
from 1
god.
to 500
They
MS with
forward.
front dodge
Oh, they
instead
gave
of
it. They
50.
gave it
So
delayable.
the reason for this is we put
abilities.
the move in, like
Oh my
not
god.
that long ago.
Has forward
And
movement
we have a
and
bit of
is.
roll catcher, which is great. It works, but it doesn't work as well as we intended. And part of that is because you can't delay it a lot. And if you can delay it further out, it'll be easier to
'Kay.
catch people that are further out
Yeah,
because you've
the spike
removed
removal
more forward than
is-
you dodge. So this should help the roll catching element of that move specifically there. And it also has more forward movement when it's feinted to help you do a feint to guard break. If
Chat, let me know how you
want
feel.
to catch people that are rolling away if they roll like a different timing.
Cap.
You get a very big and payoff off of this, so it works quite well there as well.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super cool, right?
$5 for the
Is that
bridge.
it?
Oh, I love you, JC.
I don't know.
Is it?
There's
I
more.
mean, I see a 6. Might as well put a 7th page.
Oh my fucking god!
that
No
point,
way.
Damn, what is that?
You know. Oh yeah.
Garbage
it doesn't
vulnerability
say part
changes.
7 though, but it's
Blitz.
right.
Hey.
So we're doing.
Blitz.
This is the final slide. Thankfully.
Blitz.
I'm trying to lose my voice, but we have a garbage vulnerability changes to these heroes, right? So
Get back in here.
Shinobi, Katoon, Shaolin, and Conqueror.
Okay.
Their front dodge heavy attacks now have 200
Oh my
MS of
god.
garbage vulnerability.
That's actually
up
so
to 100.
fucking good.
So what that means is that there's a lot of situations against these heroes specifically, because they have front dodge heavies that deal a lot of damage, that are feintable. They also were functionally immune to guard break. And when they had frame advantage, it was even worse because then they could just use that to kind of option select guard breaks in a way.
Yeah.
So with the guard break vulnerability like
Let's
raised
see your DMs.
just enough, it means that they can no longer use those attacks to
Oh, I
stuff
can't say
guard
GC.
breaks.
Sorry. Let me
This
not
is a
block
really,
greatness.
really,
My
really
bad.
good change. Like most players won't see a massive change because you're not really using those on reaction unless you're like super high level.
Yeah, you don't
But in
have
a
this
lot
shit
of
coming for
situations, at
weeks,
those
months,
levels, those were,
years.
like,
Yeah, there's
very,
more
very, very
heroes, but
difficult to deal with. So that's why we're pushing this change here.
I
so that
think
they're
it's
they're a lot more
because
vulnerable
well,
in
Yorm
those, like,
Hyper
really
Armor,
specific situations.
Shinobi, Double
think
Dodge,
that's it, right?
Shaolin.
It's awesome.
No, there's
That
more.
is
Alright.
it for patch.
Is there?
notes.
Oh,
was a lot.
oh
That was a
fuck.
lot.
Okay,
My
that's
God.
really good.
Okay.
7 pages.
So one thing I want to say is
Yeah.
I know today, like there's some people that aren't here with us, namely Vanessa and some other
Yeah.
game designers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's because they're at mocap.
Yeah, they
I
can
know
all be
they're watching
fainted,
us from mocap.
and they'll have different effects that they can be
Just want to
fainted
say
into.
hello to them.
Stuff like
Hey.
that.
Right? I know they're watching us. They're
No,
excited.
they said no
so,
testing
like,
rounds.
I know there's a bunch of people there. There's
So
like
they get
over
covered
stunt
as
actors
chase.
there, stunt coordinators are there. Amazing people. I'm gonna see them tomorrow.
It's a
so I'm
good one.
excited.
Nice.
But really, like, thank you. I know people say, I never do mocap or anything anymore. No. They're there right now.
Yeah.
Actually, right now, rehearsing things for the future. So that's
One day,
awesome.
Valk.
Whatever that's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea.
Look, it
That's
could have
why
been
I'm
worse.
sure.
Valk could have gotten nerfed.
But yeah,
All
That's
right.
it.
All right. Well, thank you again
very much.
for coming to the den and letting everyone know what's coming with the updates, the changes. There's a lot.
There's a lot. It was mostly quality
No,
of life
tomorrow.
changes,
Yeah.
but still like a lot of really good stuff that should help improve the
So
game.
But I mean,
peak.
that's good. Sometimes it's the smallest things that have the most
Exactly.
impact, right?
Exactly.
So stick around, folks. We're gonna head to the community.
I do want to
corner
kiss
in a
JC as well.
second.
Holy
See you
fuck!
soon.
What a good. Okay, let me just to not dick suck too much. To not dick suck too much. Like obviously I don't know what's going on at Ubisoft, so I don't know. Like I get it when you make a hero that it takes a lot of time out of you, but like last season patch notes were like it was a fucking Sahara Desert. We get 7 pages today. Like, why do they wake up and decide like, yeah, let's bless the fucking player base. Let's make everybody happy except Tensei players. Let's just wake up and be the best people in the world. Like, let's buff Conqueror again. Let's nerf Virtuosa slightly. Let's sadly remove the spikes. Let's make Scent better. Let's make Hatoon better. Let's nerf Pirate. It's like boom, boom, boom. Oh no, I'm turning the Costco guys, but like, yeah, Warlord I'm confused about. Low-key, like if it's flavor, the stun, let him keep it. I really like the stun effects in this game. I'm sad that they keep removing them. Yeah, let's buff Yorm and nerf Yorm at the same time. Let's nerf BP slightly where it's more or less affecting on accident. What was another really good one? Let's nerf Orochi's zone attack because it's so easy to spam with dodge cancels. But there's so much. It's like a buffet, you know. You can go to a buffet and see everything there, but when you come back to the table, you can't even say a thing you saw there. Highlander nerfing light attacks. I don't know. Actually slobbering JFC for these changes. Thank you so much, Failed. Seriously, you're too kind. Thank you for the now combined 15 Canadian. Really appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, Xanu got a buff. It was a weird buff, but he also got a buff. Dude, these changes, and I hope one day the devs hear this. These changes remind me of year like 2, with when like everyone got when Kensei, when Zerk, when everyone got reworked. This feels like this again, and this is the best Warriors Den I've seen for patch notes since like I don't know Warden's rework. That's just. Has the hero skin been? Yeah, it's Orochi. It's a really good skin, though. It's a very good skin. So, Orochi hate aside, it's a very good skin. If you're gonna have one champion you have to play after, hold on. I'm gonna have a stroke. Then no, they haven't revealed it. They hyped up the community corner, so I'm gonna stay in and watch it. It comes out tomorrow,
Warriors. Yeah. We are here at the community corner. I had a great segment.
Yeah.
Took some water. I'm back.
I didn't even
I'm
realize.
refreshed. It's great. That was some amazing patch notes.
Didn't even realize.
This is great. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, super exciting. Very happy to see all the updates.
This is how. That's not
very
spiderwebs,
excited.
by the way.
Well,
That's
this
I
Halloween
walked over to
season.
Montreal and
So
I
let's
couldn't
do a
contain
quick recap,
myself.
right,
Okay.
of everything coming tomorrow.
I couldn't contain myself.
Okay.
Stop gets
We
it.
have starting tomorrow, Rise of the Jorogumo Halloween event.
Yorma
Starting tomorrow,
Gudro.
October 23rd, run for 3 weeks through
Yeah,
November
sad
13th.
warlord though.
Remember, folks,
JC
it
got
includes
Yorma
the
Good.
exclusive Race to the Jorogumo contest. So again, get your teams together, get your best time.
I had to take a
and,
screenshot.
send us those screenshot results. All the rules again are in the chat. You'll see it. On top of that, we have new hero skin, the Yoshiro the Damned, available for $11.99 USD or 25k steel. It looks sick. We're loving that. Yeah. And we've also got something special. We've got a hero skin bundle because if you recall, Mako Slayer, Yokai Slayer Mako was there a couple of years back with this event. So we're going to bundle the two of them together. The Yokai Banishers, which will be available for $19.99 USD or 42k steel in game. So
yeah,
super cool there.
Clean
Awesome.
as fuck.
Also, the
Is that just-
triple
yeah, it's
threat
just-
2v2 signups are open, so get your place, sign in, come to the tournament, and we'll have the balance patch going live tomorrow.
Bro, I just want to say this. How could anyone send a death threat to JC when he does this for us? Like, Joe literally does this for us.
I can't.
Genuinely such a good figurehead. And
We've also got some content of the week coming your way. That's
getting a well-deserved glazing after the balance changes.
After the Hero Fest, yeah. It's just
The
one of those
Yomic training
days.
is ended.
is one of those.
But yeah, so also don't forget, obviously, we have the Hero Fest coming in during this event. So Hitokiri on
That's
starting on
November 13th. That's fine.
The Shaman
We got
starting on
2
November
weeks before that
20th,
shit comes
and
out.
the Tiandi going on November 27th.
Absolutely.
Yeah, next
and
year is
now we've
Wulin.
got some awesome content.
Wulin.
of the week. Coming your way. So, folks, starting tomorrow, a new mythic outfit, Demon Eyes, available for 15k steel. This one is super cool, very creepy.
Schizo.
If you have a thing about eyeballs,
See you.
they see everything.
14 days for the entire
See, we linger on this, just so you know
Just
that they.
so that everyone's
Do they all
They
stare at you?
see
Oh,
you.
they do.
Love it.
I was hoping they'd stare where you're
and,
aiming,
on
but
top of that, we also have another mythic outfit, Hellspawn, available for 15k steel.
Okay.
Talk about some amazing, cool fire
For once,
drip going
decent.
on there, so pick that up.
decent. It could be better, but decent.
That outfit is fire.
It is very cool. Yep, I remember that. That's
Some
great.
massive
Also, we have a
buzz.
new execution limit time coming up, the Yokai Hunter, so available for 10k steel, shared execution.
They really do like
so
using curse blades.
the
I gotta
Mono
kill
dagger.
myself. Isn't this like, yeah, I gotta kill myself.
Nice, very cool. And also a new emote, Hungry for Yokai. So again, can you control the power of the dagger? Well,
Or will it control you?
that's right. Well, for 10k steel, you can find
I wonder how spammable this is.
There you go.
All right, all pretty cool stuff. Next, we have
The
community
best
corner
mythic has to be the
videos. All right. Are
has to
we
be
skipping
the
it?
Aramusha one.
It's not
the-
just me.
Prince of
No,
Persia
no,
effect,
it
that
really
shit
is.
was clean.
It's just one of those
For a place
days.
of 10 minutes of
All right,
playing.
so let's roll back a couple of seconds before
Yeah.
we get to
They're
the
batshit
videos.
insane thing to do.
We have a weekly arcade quest. Grimson
I have
the
to.
Deathless.
I have to. It's
gonna
always so
go,
funny.
From October 23rd to October 30th. With
No,
the
don't do
event
Battle
order,
Pass.
Rise of the Jorogumo for week 1.
What's next year's skin for? Wulin.
All right, now we can get to the community corner videos. All right, so let's watch the funnies.
Reddit time, surely. But yeah, man, it's what a Warriors then. Like low key, like those patch notes definitely like at the start were a little shaky. Yeah, you can get the Prince of Persia effect on any character. Oh, he gave the good fight. Hey, he's better than other people. People will just call him a slur for that. That is such a... I've seen this. This was clean as fuck. I sent this to my friend. This was fucking up. Yeah. God forbid my trading cards ever get put up here, but yeah, I saw this on like Twitter. These cards suck, by the way. Anyone that knows Yu-Gi-Oh, these cards reek like shit. Holy fuck. They actually made a... Yeah, they made a... Cool. People are doing it. They're actually doing the fucking... Okay. Losing the plot. Jesus Christ, what happened to Highlander? Where was a Fent? Dude, Machinimas would be sick. I don't know who that is, but I wish them luck in continuing that Machinima, because that's a really good start.
That was awesome. You know, I
By
love
the
how
long
it's cool because
face.
even though he died, like he had the moral victory. He had the moral victory of that.
Dude, the
that,
Clone Wars
I
Dooku
gotta say
treatment
I
is
was a fan
such a
of that
fucking
flip.
good callback.
that flip was,
That was
incredible.
Yep, Ledging is...
Is he gonna speak, or is he gonna like? Is it like a health risk to speak in that thing? Like he's gonna inhale asbestos?
Ah, good stuff.
All
Love
right,
that.
so that's all for us for today. But Nolan, thank you again for having me on the show. I think we had
You
a
could
pretty
do a
good
Frogner
time.
movie
We
with
had
a
a great
Apollyon
time. Just
with the armor
splendid
set.
time.
We had a splendid time. That's
You
that's
just
the
need
time
like
we
a
had.
really dedicated
Uh,
team to do it with.
So, well, yeah, maybe not JC, not now at least. But I'll see you on the battlefield.
We will, and
That's such a good
and
fucking.
don't forget we're raiding someone too.
Wexra.
We are raiding.
Virtual Kev.
Oh,
Tetsu
Kev.
Tetsu
Tetsu.
Kev. So,
Yeah, that's
folks,
JC.
when you raid him, make
Tetsu's
sure
a
you
good
drop
guy.
in the chat the Spider Egg Omelet.
Spider Egg Omelet.
Also,
Google it.
Don't Google it.
And
you know,
Do
it's
we-
Halloween. Google it. All right.
Hold on. They piqued my interest.
To your own risk
Hold
and
on.
peril if you do.
Hold on.
We'll see you at the
Spider
next one.
egg
Alright,
omelet.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
A culinary dish. Spider egg omelet is a culinary dish, either a Halloween themed decoration or a food from specific cultures that use tarantula eggs. Yep. That's disgusting. But all right, tarantula eggs. That's a new one. All right. Shit. Fuck. What a Warriors den, man. Wait, I didn't even get enough time for the drops. I didn't even get them all. But damn, you had 3 more to go. Fuck, bastards. Stream longer. But yeah, shit. I like. It's that shit. Good patch notes, man. Holy fuck. Good patch notes. Unbelievably good patch notes. Like, I can't believe it. We're seeing like an era back we haven't seen since like, again, like fucking year 2 in 2018, man. That is. Yeah, about time we get like a really big W for the game. Yeah, the Kensei nerf is weird. But I will say the Kensei nerf is going to go well with the Samurai's most controversial states, because I guess I'll give a quick spoiler. Kensei's one was that he was power crept all of his life. Like, he hasn't seen. The whole joke was that the only time Kensei players ever see the character on the Warriors then is the opening cutscene, and seeing that is going to make it 100 times funnier for anyone who hasn't watched it, because that is hilarious. That is fucking funny as hell to see a character get nerfed. Oh, it's a rebalance. He got 5 health for 2 damage, which is ultimately a better one, but like, I don't know. I'd rather have more damage because health is just a resource. But shit, good den, boys. Anyways, get back to school, get back to work. If you're in EU, I don't know. It's like, go to bed, sleep in. As always,